Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is noun phrase 125. The noun phrase today is a fair shake. Okay, let's look at the note here. If someone gets a fair shake or is given a fair shake, he or she is given a fair chance or fair treatment. So they're not favoring somebody or giving somebody more of a chance than giving you. Okay, let's continue. Some think the origin may have derived from the shaking of dice. You have to shake the dice before you actually let it go and roll it. A fair shake would be a natural shake, rather than if someone tried to shake it away. Maybe they're trying to look at the dice at the same time and kind of try to drop it so it's more likely to land the way they want it to land in their favor. Or it could also imply if someone was trying to, either have a fixed dice or weighted dice. We know that's a way of cheating with dice. So a fair shake would be, with normal dice that's not fixed or not weighted so that somebody could cheat. So we could say that could be like a fair shake. Make sure nobody's trying to cheat you. Okay, let's continue. The earliest citing goes back to 1830 from the publication The Central Watchtower and Farmer's Journal. Okay. All right, let's continue. And we have actually 4 examples here today. Here's the first one. He faces trial in that country, or if he faces trial in that country, he won't get a fair shake. They will just set up a kangaroo court and find him guilty. Remember, we covered that one as a noun phrase before too. Kangaroo court is kind of a court that just plans to find you guilty no matter what the evidence says. So that's what we say that. So if he goes to that kind of court, he's not going to get a fair shake. Okay, let's look at number 2 here. All of the candidates should get the same amount of questions and speaking time in order to get a fair shake. Yeah, over the years, I've watched a lot of political primaries, and sometimes the news network favor a few candidates, and they tend to give them more time. Or better questions, or easier. Maybe sometimes we say a softball question, where the other candidates, it's a little tougher for them, or they get less questions, less speaking time. Obviously, if that's the case, they're not getting a fair shake. They tend to be favoring a few candidates over some others. Okay, good. Let's look at number 3 here. Online commerce has given more of a fair shake to small business owners. Yeah. So because your presence online doesn't look like much of a difference. So at least in the past, or at least when the internet commerce first started, it seems like, it was more of a level playing field for small business. Where, out there, big business, of course, they got all the money, they can do all the advertising, they get all the big presence of the best stores, the best locations. But online, everybody was more equal, so they got more of a fair shake. Okay. And let's look at number 4 here. Somebody might say it this way. Let us try out. Maybe somebody didn't even want them to try out. Give us a chance. We are only asking for a fair shake. It's just the way that you may hear it. Anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it's clear. Hope it was informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.